Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? The boys are here.
What's up, buddy?
What's happening? How are you, man? Look at those.
Oh, Weezer.
Whoa.
A little poorly
Wow.
done Weezer to start off the show.
I liked that little intro. Wow,
Thank
that was a heck of a way to kick things off. So let me ask you to start things off. How's the week been?
It's been good. I had
Yeah?
a relaxing weekend, and then the week has just begun, and it's a classic Monday. I'll tell you that much.
I woke up with classic Monday vibes just written all over. I was dragging,
it's
I was moving slow.
that stretch where like we had Labor Day not too long ago, so you had like a 4-day week, and then it's just kind of no end in sight until Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
I actually we had games this weekend, so I was just kind of grinding it out through the weekends.
God,
Let me tell you.
you're hard to complain to because of that.
The season's almost over, so I'll get a little bit more time
Yeah,
coming
that's
up
true.
soon.
You're not going into the postseason?
No, we're really unfortunately quite bad this year. So
Sorry, boys.
that's just the way the way the
Oh,
cookie
dude,
crumbles.
can I show you something in the stream
Please.
that I realized when I was on a work call? So
Yeah.
this is a mirror behind me, and I was like in my boxers on a call, which is usually no big deal because I'm up here, but you could see just my bare leg,
No.
which I'm in shorts right now, but I was
That's
like, oh
great. Just showing in the back, you're like, uh-oh.
God. Yeah.
You have a shirt that says something filthy on the back of it? So,
I sent you an email with
Oh, did
a
you?
surprise for you. Yeah.
oh,
You want to
baby.
pull it up on the stream?
Let me pull this up so we can get this ready to go. Oh, what? What?
I
All right.
commissioned some art.
Okay, here we go, everybody. We're going to show you something here. Let me get my screen share going. Oh, you guys are going to like this quite a bit.
I think you look very good.
That is exceptional.
I look like I had a small facial reconstruction surgery
No,
following
you
an
look
accident.
great. Oh my God, this guy really did wonders on our hair here.
It's a woman. Her name is
I
Tiggy
shouldn't say
Chadwick.
guy. Yeah, this woman. Oh my gosh, this is
You know how I had
fantastic.
the George Harrison and David Bowie thing. She was doing like digital
Yeah.
portrait commissions, so I got us one.
Wait, this is hilarious and fantastic. It's really nicely done, I have to say.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
I
that's
think
so
I have a
cool.
bit of a Quasimodo vibe.
It's just that you were further away in the frame. It was harder
It's
to
true.
like.
It's
you
true.
know, fully-
There was more imagination at play as opposed to you.
Oh, that's so great! Wow, we need to find a way to just.
I think
pin
you
that.
look like legit good in this painting.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain at all about what she did here. She really brought out our the blue of our eyes.
I know.
Oh wow, the coordination of our outfits here. Was this the day? What day was this? This was
Yeah, it
near
was when we were
by
going
pavement.
around just taking photos. Yeah.
Yes,
I
some classic
searched
shots.
so hard to be like, what's a picture that I would send of the two of us? We have so few that are like this
I
distance from the
know.
camera.
We need more of that. We need like a professional to come around and get some legit
maybe do.
headshots of us. I feel like that would go far. Like we
It would
could
go a
we could
long
really,
way.
You know,
It would
There's
certainly
so
make
many-
commissioning art of us easier.
right? Commissioning art and then giving motivation to the next DJ drop. Just send him a photo and say make something about these guys.
What do you think of these two?
I'm still meaning to add one of those sounds into this. I forgot that I
Oh,
can like
yeah, yeah.
have sounds ready to cue. I need to add that in. We'll kick it back to the two-person view here. Are my lips in sync? I started to give a technical thing here. Like, is my audio coming through at the same rate as my speaking?
Yeah, you're pretty much good.
All right, cool. I had to do some manipulation on my end back
Are
here.
my lips looking plump? That's
How
what
plump?
I thought you were gonna ask. I got a lip injection.
yeah. Did you?
Would you
notice
ever get like lip filler?
No, I
I'm just
wouldn't.
gonna let
I
it
wouldn't
happen.
get anything injected into me
know.
like that. That seems like for looks, if you will, like a
Yeah.
what do they call it? Like Botox.
Yeah.
We'll be looking 25 for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, we'll look great.
Oh my!
You can
God.
already tell we're both just kind of letting it happen line wise.
Yeah, I mean, sure. You know what? Bring on some wrinkles and really bring out the good looks. I get that right on the. See that right there?
Oh, buddy,
Oh yeah.
telling me.
So I just want to give a quick
Just
shout
two
out
classic
to
Gen
a
Z
couple,
guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
a couple people in the chat we got here. We got Glenda Brown coming in from
going
Facebook.
on?
We got Chris Brooks over on YouTube. Ann Lucas over on YouTube says that we're very talented. Ann.
Thanks.
Wow, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. And our friend Cora is here, of course, and we got a ton of other people in the house. So thank you all for coming through. Peter Koza asks if we figured out how to sing live yet on one of these. It hasn't happened, but we do have good news. We are getting together very soon. So
In
there's
like
going to
a
be
week, essentially.
pretty much. There's going to be some content, some singing content, and who knows what other shenanigans we'll be getting into. So that's going to be coming live. So get excited for that.
Yeah, as always, we're doing this weekly just to catch up with each other. But if it is not your preferred method of seeing us, that's fine.
That's
And
totally
you
fine.
could just
The content
not
will
come.
yeah, but if you want to come, we're here generally
We're happy to have
Monday
you.
nights, which we will discuss offline. But next Monday, I've got a game, so we'll do some recalibration. But we'll be seeing each other next week, so it's very exciting. Okay, before we get into any fun and games here, we do have our cooking segment, which I've yet to make an intro for. But Kev, what have you been making in the kitchen this week?
I'm so happy you asked because I made a Mediterranean chicken. I made my own like yogurt
What?
sauce with lemon and garlic, and it was so good. And then I made
No way.
zucchini. We roasted that up, and then we had some blistered tomatoes. It was
Whoa.
it was truly like we sat down, had some bites, and said, "This is the best thing we've made yet."
Oh
I mean, it
my
was-
God. What was it, a recipe book? Did we have a photo?
I have a. I got to get better at getting pre-production photos. There's a photo somewhere.
You got to know that the cooking question's coming, so you got to be
Yeah,
prepared.
I
for
should
that.
have known.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was just from a recipe online. I've learned that I'm like decent at not messing something up if I have a recipe. I can't like freestyle yet.
Right. That's a whole different ball game.
But we
Like-
did buy one of the graters, and I was like shredding the garlic on it.
Oh.
It was fun.
Wow. Oh my God, this sounds incredible.
I know.
I can't wait to have you guys cook then when I come down there.
Oh yeah,
That's going to be amazing. Wow, Mediterranean. You said Mediterranean chicken?
it's been pretty much only chicken so far
Yep.
at the Hupp household.
There has been there was not a lot of cooking this week. Liz was out of town this weekend, so I was holding it down with Jax here.
Whoa, Home Alone.
And it was a lot of ordering food, which was
What'd you
honestly
get?
pretty tasty.
I saw the
So,
garlic and lemons, the halal.
The garlic and lemons. If anybody here is in Boston, there's a place in Alston called Garlic and Lemons. Shout out to them. They basically got me and Kev through quarantine. Delicious Mediterranean food, like crazy good. So I
I was
that.
going there like 4 times a week.
You were going, yeah, oh yeah.
always
I
somewhere.
had that. That must have been Saturday night, and last night I had Thai, which was a nice go-to Sunday meal.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, it really hit the spot. So speaking of food, I have a fun game for us to play. It is a tier list. Now, Kev, I don't know how into streamers you are, but do you know about tier lists?
Streamers, the things that you hang on the handlebars of your bike.
Yes, naturally.
I'm into 'em.
And, you put a tier of them. No, but in all seriousness, tier list, for those of you who don't know, is when you can rank like a grouping of things, so a category of things like cereals or musicians, and you rank them and you give them tiers. So we're going to attempt one. And
Let's do it.
let me show you what we're about to attempt here. Oh, hold on. It is the fast food tier list.
Oh, and a RuneScape advertisement on the
right?
side.
Yeah, that was not planned, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Perfect for me.
Okay, so we need to work with the chat
Whoa.
here, and we need to do like the definitive breakdown of the fast foods. So this is overwhelming. I almost think you start like top left, and we kind of just go and see
Yeah.
what we get.
Can we
So
move stuff around once it's on there?
Of course. And
great.
obviously S tier is the best, and then it's A, B, C, D. So why don't we start with DQ? Where are we feeling on this?
Let's set some parameters.
Sure. Yeah, I think
Is
you
this
got it.
considering all of the offerings that this place generally has available, or is it like what your experience is with it?
That's a good question, right? Because
What are we judging this based off?
Yeah, or are you going off like do they have the menu item that you want more than anything else?
Because DQ has like the grill and chill where they have burgers and
Right.
stuff, and I've just straight up never
Not had
done
that.
that.
Let's go off of, I think we have to go off of our own experiences, right?
Okay.
So unfortunately, if there's places that we don't know, I think they might just default to D tier, right? Because we just don't know them. Or maybe we don't rank, we just don't rank them.
That stinks for the Lizard Tavern.
Unfortunately for Lizard Tavern, we're going to leave it unranked. down
Someone's just screaming in the chat.
here. No!
It's the best one.
Okay, so, and I think we almost have to go off of like, you got to go off of
This
what
is
they
going
do
to take a
best,
straight up
right?
hour, and I'm fine with that. But
I mean, it's hard to set parameters because a lot of these are different, but we just have to go with it the way we feel. So we got to start with DQ. Where do we think this falls?
I mean, it's summertime. I'm having DQ as a treat. It delivers. I don't think it's S tier.
No, it's not S tier because you're not getting like unless you go to the grill and chill, you're not getting dinner there, right? So you're not thinking of DQ as a dinner joint, but as an ice cream spot. I mean, of course. I think it sits somewhere in A or B.
I think if I'm being honest with myself, I have to put it in B because I'd rather get ice cream somewhere else.
That's fair. I'm happy to put.
I'm
it
getting
in
a
B.
Blizzard and I'm pumped, but
You're getting ice cream somewhere else over DQ.
if there's an option, probably.
Wow. Where?
like a local place that I'm aware of.
Okay,
it
that's
depends where
fair.
I am.
That's fair. Yeah, that's.
I was
fair.
in
But
Wyoming
terms
with
of-
my cousins and we went to Dairy Queen and it was good.
I mean, Dairy Queen is good. If there were one near me, it'd be a huge problem. In spring training, there's one nearby, and I go a lot.
Is there not one in Boston?
There might be
That's-
one, but not that's like in walking distance.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, maybe there's not.
Weird.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna spend too long on DQ.
All right, what's this one?
What is? I don't know what this is. Can anybody help us with what this is? I'm not sure.
Poorly
I'm gonna move that down
cropped.
here. Applebee's. Oh man.
Oh,
I think
baby, I did used
unfortunately-
to love Applebee's.
I think unfortunately the internet gives Applebee's a bad rap, but I kind of like it. They're one of the places that gives major discounts on appetizers.
Half price apps past 9?
Yeah, that's kind of an iconic Kellan and Kevin item, right?
It was.
I think
It also
because of
like
that,
I
it
think
might-
is like so many of these restaurants, they did really really well in the like mid 2000s.
Yes.
And then fell on hard times.
Yes.
COVID
Yes.
has not been kind to a lot of the.
I think
standards of these
Applebee's
places.
could be a B tier restaurant.
Everything's B. It's either B or D.
Well, there's certainly something's going to have to go either way here.
I'm putting Arby's in C. I just don't.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
have
do it. It's
I don't. Me either.
nothing personal.
Do you know what this is?
The wheat stock.
It's moving to the end. Okay, now Boston Market. I want to get your thoughts on Boston Market before I give you my breakdown.
It's not somewhere that I historically would go, but we would occasionally get the mashed potatoes and like a rotisserie chicken from there, and it was really good.
It's really good. I actually think
You're
that this-
from Boston,
well,
so are
and
these
I don't
around?
They are, but I don't associate it as a Boston restaurant. But
It
what
has
I will
no
say,
food that Boston would
No,
be.
it's like Thanksgiving food, and I think you got to let me give this an A tier, which may be a hot take, but my family used to go here a lot. The mashed potatoes are some of the best mashed potatoes
They
I've
are
ever
good.
had. It's always a good rotisserie chicken.
A tier is hard.
I think it's an A tier. You can put it below me, Kev, but I have to give this an A tier. My family would disown me if I didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Boston Market is sitting in A tier.
If Boston
Buffalo-
Market is like the only A tier, we have to reevaluate.
Yeah, but we have, there's plenty more restaurants to get through. Buffalo Wild Wings, I have an immediate answer for this, but I want to hear
Go for
yours.
it.
I think it's an S tier restaurant.
Whoa! I was gonna be like C.
I think Buffalo Wild Wings has the best wings on this list.
Okay.
So to be
I've been
the
there very
best-
infrequently, but when I have had a good time, and I have thought it was cool.
Does
Didn't
it-
we go one time and like sit in there?
There's definitely a chance we did.
There wasn't a game on or anything.
There's definitely a chance we did. I don't remember. But it's good drinks, good times, the sports are on. I mean, I can tick it down to A if you don't feel as strongly.
It's fine. I don't care.
You know, I really want the accurate
Something's
list
got
here.
it. I'll at some point need something to go on S tier that
Exactly.
you don't know about.
Exactly.
So
How about Burger King? Where are we sitting?
Burger King's hard because Burger King used to be really, really, really good.
Used to have
Late
the best
90s,
fries. The
best fries. The Burger King Kids Club was great.
Yep.
They had a really good Pokemon tie-in at one point.
They just did it right.
I was all about it. It didn't quite post the BK King has not made the jump into, you know, this, you know, the year 2020.
No.
So I would put it in C tier, unfortunately. Well,
I think I kind of agree.
I could be persuaded to go B because it used to be good.
I think Burger King is the of the big guys like McDonald's and Wendy's. I think it's the worst one.
I think we'd call those the big three.
The big three. So I'm gonna put that in C tier. I think
That's
you're
fine.
right.
We got to be more judicious, yeah.
All right, close to home for us here because of college. Raising Cane's.
S tier.
S tier restaurant.
So good.
It is
Everyone
good.
loves it. It's expanding.
It is expanding. There's going to be a second one in Boston, right?
Where?
Maybe I'm totally making that up.
Oh,
For
is
some
it down
reason, I
by
thought that-
Copley?
Yeah, I think it is.
Holy cow.
I know.
It's going to be good.
I know. I think it'll be great. Have you ever been to Carl's Jr.?
Nor have I been to Hardee's, which I've been told is the same restaurant. But
No. Yeah, me
it
either.
divides along the Mississippi.
I'm going to put Carl's Jr. down here then.
That's too bad.
I know they had them in L.A., which, you know, I'm just too East Coast of a guy to know it well, I suppose. Cheesecake Factory.
S tier. No. A
lot of strong takes on the Cheesecake Factory, I feel like.
It's good. Its menu is too big.
Massive menu, too big to be good at anything. B tier?
C tier. That's C tier.
Okay. Yeah, too big. I like the Cheesecake Factory, but it's just, yeah, you're right. The menu is
If you have
good.
a party of like 30 people
Then
and
it's
you need to
great.
go somewhere, the Cheesecake Factory can maybe do it.
They'll make you Italian food, Mexican food, Chinese food. They've actually got it all on the menu. It's insane. Okay, Chick-fil-A. I mean, I think that's an S tier.
I think we got to bump it down to A because of their troubling political views.
You know what? You're right. That's fair. We'll move it into A. Their food is really
it
good.
only
but
gets an A.
You're right. Chili's.
Where would we put Applebee's? B.
Chili's and
is
Applebee's are the
probably
same thing to me. Yeah.
B as well.
Oh, I mean, can this go above S tier?
Man, could there just be like Kevin has this?
It
too
moves
much
to the
here.
front of the line
Yes,
in the S tier. I wish there was a way to maybe there's a
I
way to
probably
add a row above.
Chipotle. I had Chipotle today. If I'm being honest, I did.
This is being called King tier. Oh, what? Why is it writing backwards? GNIK. Chipotle goes into King tier. It is a tier
Wow.
of its own. If they would ever sponsor us, we would be oh so happy.
We tried. We keep trying.
We've tried so many times.
They commented on a video of ours.
And it was the best day of our lives. CC's Pizza. Have you ever had it?
One time
And
after
where did
my
it stand?
grandfather's funeral.
Oh dear.
It was good. I was
So
7.
it's not a D tier.
No, it's one of those things. It's like almost like a self-serve Olive Garden salad bar situation where you can get like as much
Oh.
pizza as you want.
That's kind of fun.
Pretty decent. I don't know if it's like held up in 15, 20 years, but
Well, we'll throw
I
it
think
in
we
the
could just maybe-
mid-tier level here.
I would almost say let's put it in the bottom because I haven't had it enough to even really
Okay,
say.
we'll put it down here.
Have you had
Culver's, I
Culver's?
think this is. No, I never have. Have you?
Culver's is good.
Oh, great.
Culver's is like a Midwest thing, and they have a flavor of ice cream of the day.
Jeff Froween in the chat is saying that Culver's is B tier. Would you agree or move it even higher than
Yeah, I'd say Culver's is B. I wouldn't say it's higher.
that? Okay, we'll go B.
I'm sure Culver's is one of those things that was better when I was 6 years old.
Now,
As all of these things are.
of course. How about Denny's? I've had their
I mean,
breakfast.
how often are you hitting these breakfast things now?
Not often. If I'm looking for a Sunday brunch, I'm not going to Denny's. Now, of course, I'm probably not going to most fast food places, so we do have to take that into account here. But
Denny's is good though.
is it A tier?
The Grand Slam?
The Grand Slam breakfast is a pretty good breakfast.
No, I'd say it's probably B.
B, yeah, middle of the road. Domino's Pizza, ooh. I mean, when you need
Kind of
something
depends on what
late
mood.
night,
Yeah, what mood are you getting me in when you're giving me
Really?
Domino's?
Yeah, I do think Domino's is A
I
tier.
think it's A. Yeah,
I do think it's A
I
tier.
agree.
How about Dunkin'
Uh,
Donuts?
uh-oh, baby.
You all
Dunkin's
right?
weird,
Yeah.
right? Because when you don't have Dunkin' somewhere, you're like, oh, I kind of do miss Dunkin'. But then when you're in Boston, it's one of the last places you
For good
want to
coffee,
go.
it's not the first place I'm going, though I do like a Dunkin'.
Me too. On the road,
Oh,
nothing better.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it may be too much to ask it to be S, but I do think it could be an A tier. Being branded as a Bostonian guy, I have to put it at
Yeah,
least A
I
tier.
think that's fair enough.
How about Five Guys?
Five Guys is good. Five Guys is A.
I think Five Guys is one of the better
Five
burger
Guys
places
has
on the
it's
list.
they do really well by having kind of a limited menu.
Yes, fully agree.
Uh,
Giannino's?
Giannino's?
Don't know it. Do you?
Yeah, I don't either.
Hardee's moves down here.
Looks
What
good.
is this?
Hunan
Do you know it?
Japanese. I have not had that.
IHOP. Oh,
IHOP.
I am a pancake lover.
Yeah, where do you put this relative to Denny's?
Oh, I put IHOP above Denny's, no doubt. Which means it's an A tier restaurant, apparently.
Or Denny's gets bumped down to C.
Let's bump Denny's to C and IHOP to B, because I don't think IHOP stands with these on the A level, but it's definitely decent.
There's a pretty old school IHOP by me with like the old sign and stuff, so I want to try it out
Really?
and see if I'm sure it's the same product.
These are older pancakes.
Yeah, but the sign is old. We haven't unfrozen these yet.
Oh no way! Cora used to work at IHOP in San Diego.
No way.
We also Amy LaLiberte says that in Canada they don't have Dunkin', but they do
Tim
have
Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons for sure.
Which might be on here. I don't see it yet.
I don't see it yet either. Let's continue the push here. In-N-Out Burger for the West Coasters here.
I like In-N-Out. Did you like it when you had it?
I like In-N-Out a lot. I don't
I
know
think
that
it's
it's
fun.
better than Five Guys.
Yeah, I think it's A tier.
I think so too. It's really good. I definitely
It's
like it.
pretty similar to Five Guys. I think the atmosphere is
Agreed.
way better, and I think
Yeah,
that
I think that's true.
the like novelty of In-N-Out is still such a thing when you go there that it feels like an important experience.
Totally. Well, because you can only get it in so many states, so it's like,
Which for so many of these
gotta
things
get-
used to be the case, and is not anymore.
it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box. I don't think I've ever had it.
I haven't had it either. It's not really fair.
Okay, we'll move that down. How about Jersey Mike's? I also don't think I've had.
I've had it. It's fine. It's probably B or C. C.
See,
It's fine.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, I think, beats
Wow.
Jersey Mike's for sure.
I think so too. I don't know Jersey Mike's personally, but I do.
I don't know
love-
Mike.
I don't know
well.
Mike of Jersey well, but I do love Jimmy John's. I think
I
Jimmy
like that they
John's.
have-
I was gonna say I think Jimmy John's is better than Subway, but I don't see Subway on this list.
Subway's there.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy John's is better than Subway, and I think Subway is a B tier.
I'm okay to put Jimmy John's in the respectful company of the A tier.
I mean, it would probably be the last of the A tier.
Boston Market being in there, so I'm like having some cognitive dissonance.
We can reconsider. I'm moving Subway
No,
into
it's
B
okay.
tier unless you disagree with that.
Okay.
We'll move Boston Market to the back end with Jimmy John's.
Let's get targeted here. Panera Bread used to be good. Now I think it is C to D.
Really?
I feel like I'm
think-
having a frozen meal at Panera every time now.
I can't do D because I do think they actually make some bomb food, and their pastries are good.
It used to be my favorite place.
Okay, we'll go C. We're not being mean to anything here.
I know,
We put
we're-
nothing in the D tier.
God forbid anyone.
We actually created
for
our
us.
own tier so as to not put anything down. All right, KFC.
Yeah, we should just shift everything down.
right. I can remove the D tier, I guess.
So don't remove it.
Okay.
What if something were like, this place sucks?
Oh, now I have to change the color. Okay. We'll make that. Okay, got it.
There we go.
All right, KFC. Where do you put it? Don't be afraid to be harsh.
I like KFC just fine. I mean, it's C or B, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
I think
But
C.
fundamentally,
The reason why I think C is because anytime I go to a KFC Taco Bell, I'm getting Taco Bell every time.
interesting.
You know how they do the combo restaurants?
I do know that.
Yeah. I go Taco Bell in those. How about Longhorn Steakhouse?
Do you have any memorable experience with that? I certainly
Yeah,
don't.
I like Longhorn. They bring you the bread before you eat and stuff. It's pretty good. I think it's nicer. Like it's I wouldn't consider it fast food.
Okay.
You're like sitting down, maybe B tier.
Sure.
McDonald's, the king of fast food.
Now this one's so hard.
This is
So you
tough.
don't want to be. This one looms large in my memory and in my formative years as like,
I mean,
yeah, this is fun.
yeah. McDonald's was an iconic trip anytime. If like the sports team was stopping at a McDonald's on the way home from a game, or like your parents were like, "Let's go to McDonald's," it was a thrill.
Heavily advertised to us, that's for sure.
Could it be an S tier?
Jeez. I mean, do you eat McDonald's and like it now?
I mean, I wouldn't say that I haven't done that late night.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not S.
But that kind of puts it in A with like Jimmy John's and Domino's, right?
True. All right, let's throw it in A.
Chick-fil-A.
I'll put it next to in front of Domino's.
Yeah.
Ooh, Five Guys has to move in front.
It's kind of sacrilege. I mean, it's certainly like
How about Moe's?
I like Moe's. I think Moe's is B or C.
Yeah, I think Moe's is pretty good.
Moe's is fun. They say welcome to Moe's when you come in.
Right. They've got a little gimmick.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Olive Garden. Now, this is one that I have strong opinions on. I grew up thinking Olive Garden was an S tier restaurant, and only just recently learned that a lot of people don't think so.
You were like the local place by my house, Olive Garden.
We would be like, we're going for a nice Italian meal for dinner, and it was the Olive Garden. And it turns
I was
out
seeing some like Olive Garden slander on.
it's getting a lot of slander, and I think it's uncalled for. I think
When
Olive
you
Garden
grow up
is
as suburban
great.
dudes like us, you got to
Right.
take it where you can get it.
I would be so bold as to call it S tier.
I would never agree with that.
Those
I think it's
frozen breadsticks and salad are to die for.
they are the breadsticks sure are salty and garlicky, which is good.
All right, where do you think?
I'm happy to put it in A.
Okay, and that's probably
It is
even
also
giving it.
fun when you go.
Yeah, it's a great time. Delicious wine, delicious food. I think delicious. A lot of people may disagree.
Panda Express
but hey.
rocks.
Oh, Panda Express is
They know
unreal.
exactly what they're giving you.
For sure an S tier. Look at us. We're getting our college restaurants here.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We had a Panda Express on campus at BU, and it was very good.
Right.
Paninis. I don't know Paninis.
Don't know.
It's
Thought
going,
it was
back. It's
Sbarro.
going back down here. Papa John's.
It's whatever.
I don't even think I've ever had it.
C.
C.
Go ahead and C.
Papa John. Should we put him in D? Isn't he kind of
Yeah, put him in D. John Schnatter's
our
a
first
jerk.
our first D listing here is Papa John.
Sorry.
He's coming after us.
Don't
He's had
say we're
enough.
not. Don't say we're not judicious.
What is Penn Station East Coast?
I just learned about this. I'm from Philly, and then someone I was talking to was like, "You've never been to Penn Station? It's a cheesesteak restaurant that is not in Philly."
What?
So I've never been
it's
there.
I'm thinking it's like the train station.
It technically is.
All right, well, that's going down here since we don't
Yeah,
know.
sorry.
How about Pizza Hut? Here's another big nostalgia one for me.
I mean, way better than Papa John's.
Pizza Hut was good pizza from what I recall. I haven't been in probably 20 years.
Oh, it's still pretty good.
I mean, is it B tier?
Yeah,
Great.
it kind of splits the difference. Popeyes. I haven't been in a long time to Popeyes, but I did go. On
I
the
think
Mass
better
Pike
than
one time, and it
KFC.
was good.
It's really
Better?
good. I think it's better than KFC. I don't even know
Goodness
where did we
gracious.
put
Oh, KFC's got the transparency wrong.
I think it could be
yeah,
a B?
that's fine. Yeah,
Red Lobster.
I was maybe there one time.
Yeah, I mean, I love lobster, but I don't know about from fast food. I got to put it down here since we don't know it. Red Robin. Have not been here.
Have not been either, but those commercials sure were fun. A singing based commercial.
Oh, yeah. Red
Yum,
Robin.
Yum yum.
Oh, did we just do two different commercials?
No, they're the same.
Okay.
Red Robin.
I think this is
Yum.
Shake Shack.
That is Shake Shack.
What are your thoughts on
It's
Shake Shack?
good.
I think Shake Shack's good.
Yeah, it's B.
How do you think it? Do you think it's better than Five Guys or In and Out?
No, no, I do
Okay,
not.
I think you're right with B then. Sonic.
Sonic came to my town in probably
Wow,
2011, and it was a big deal,
that's a huge deal.
and it was good. And they
I
bring the
don't.
food out to your car.
I don't know a lot about Sonic. I know their commercials, and I always thought they were great. I've never been,
Yeah.
so I'm leaving this one to you.
I'd be comfortable putting it in B. I think the food's like not incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, B tier widening up a little bit.
How about Starbucks?
We
This
put
is
Dunkin'
a-
Donuts in A.
I know. Does it?
It's
Do you think it's better than Dunkin'?
I think it's so like franchised out that you just have such a wildly different experience depending on what time you go. And I mean, the coffee shops, having worked in a coffee shop, it's like hard for me to be normal in one now.
Yeah. This is again, I think people will be upset about this, but I think that I'd prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks.
I'm sure there's a lot of outspoken people who would agree with you. I don't know if that's the opinion of the
I
common
think,
person.
yeah, I think in a real overall vote, Starbucks would win, but I prefer Dunkin'.
I'm happy putting it in B. I don't really like. It's more of an
We'll put it near the top of B.
sure.
We'll put it next to DQ here.
We're getting to the end here of the.
Yeah, we're almost through the ones that we know.
Got
here.
probably 4 more I know.
Yeah. Do you know Steak and Shake?
Not really.
Me either. Or this one.
Swenson maybe.
Oh, Swenson. I think it is Swenson. Okay. Where do you stand on Taco Bell?
I don't go there. I didn't go there growing up. I don't know why, but it's good when I have it.
Oh my God. I love.
People go
Love
crazy
Taco
for
Bell.
this meat and bean slurry.
I mean, for me, it's an S tier, but that's, I'm a Taco Bell enthusiast, so I'm happy to move it to A tier if you think it's S is too gracious for it. I'm a big Mexican food guy, and then this, they do it right. It's not
We'll have
good
to go.
Mexican food,
Here.
but it's.
I will.
Do you think
There's
B?
a Taco Bell cantina by my house.
Oh, the canteen
And
is
I
great.
will
'cause
go
You can,
this-
you can get like a boozy drink there too.
What?
Yeah, the cantina.
I'll go
It's like
right
It's
now.
an experience. Oh yeah.
All right, I'll go this week. Can you put it in A tier? And if it
I'll
needs
put it
a
in A
critical
tier.
reevaluation once I go
Oops.
there, I will have a rundown of my experience for
Okay.
next week.
I'm even gonna move it right behind McDonald's because I think it's also good late night food.
That's true.
Taco Bell. TGI Fridays.
It's one of those places like Applebee's and Chili's. Like, it used to loom so large. I think they like invented the sort of like fun cocktail
Yep.
in TGI Fridays, and that's how far have we gotten away from that?
I know that's so true. I do think TJI. I keep saying TJI.
TJI.
It's because there's
Thank God.
like a drone company called DJI. TGI Fridays, I think, is the best of the three. That is Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays.
Okay, so B.
I'll just put it right in front of Applebee's. They're all
Yeah.
next to each other here. Okay, Wendy's.
A.
Yeah, Wendy's is good.
It's not beating Five Guys or In-N-Out for me, but it is good.
But is it in front of McDonald's? This is a critical question.
I always thought so. Growing
I
up,
always-
I always thought Wendy's was the nice one.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they've got the best chicken sandwich too, which could be a hot take, but love it. So good.
White Castle. I don't know if I've ever really been to a White Castle.
I haven't either, and that pretty much concludes where we're at. This is okay. So this is it. I need to get a photo of this because it feels like this is the
it's a
definitive
perfect
ranking.
bell curve.
This is, you know what? That's well designed right there.
Absolutely perfect.
Oh, that's incredible.
If
Wow.
we randomized that, it would have looked pretty much the same.
It actually worked out very nicely. We did a good job with it. Wow, I had something caught in my throat. Sorry.
All right.
What did you think about the tier thing?
It was fun. I would be surprised if other people enjoyed it.
Hopefully people enjoyed that. I mean, let us know if you did or if you didn't, because we certainly had a blast doing it.
Did you make that?
No, there's a bunch of them on this
Oh,
website.
can we do like a music artist one or something?
Yeah. Hold up. Let me see what I can find.
Yeah, you'll be excited to know that I have not yet returned the hamper that was disgusting. So it's just sitting in a corner of my room.
Oh no, the hamper's still there?
The hamper's still there. It's
Wow.
closed, so it's not releasing any stink. But I
Well,
bought
that's
a
good. I was worried
hamper
about
that smelled weird, everybody.
I was worried about that for you. I'm trying to look up like pop star or what?
Yeah.
Pop albums of the 2010s, pop kings of the 2010s.
Sure. That's probably going to be
This pop kings of the 2010s is only a few people, so it could be
easy.
It could be perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let me.
Oh, I also want to talk about going to that concert and thinking that we could do that exact show.
Oh yeah, let's do this and then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Who's on here?
We've got the Pop Kings.
Oh, just the absolute lads.
So we've got Pop God, Pop King, got some hits, baby. Meh, you don't deserve to be here. And we're
so you did not make that.
No, I didn't make
commentary.
any of this. This was just
Okay.
on. This is the commentary they're asking us to assess. So first we've got Nick Jonas. What do we think?
Meh.
I think he's
Solo?
Got some hits, baby.
What? Okay, Jealous is good.
Yeah, you're right. There's that song Chains, which is just fine. So you're right.
I think we have to be okay moving people up and down as we
True.
keep
And I think we
got to
we got to be stern about this. We can't just be,
Yeah. We can't just be nice.
Is this Niall Horan of One Direction?
He doesn't deserve to be here.
Yeah, he doesn't. He has that one song Slow Hands.
Don't even know
that one?
dude.
It's actually pretty good, but that he definitely doesn't deserve to be here. I mean,
I'm
Bieber,
more of a Liam guy.
Is Bieber not a pop god?
I mean, of all of these people, yeah.
There are some good ones on this list though.
Bieber's had a crazy career and a crazy life.
Career. Insane longevity. All right, Shawn Mendes.
I mean, I'm a meh on Shawn Mendes, but maybe he's got some hits, baby.
He's got some hits, baby. I'm overpowering your choice there and giving
no, that's fine. I guess Sheeran, I'm looking at.
I think Ed Sheeran is the pop god in this list, and my reason for that is that he's got a ton of hits himself. He's got the song with the most stream. He's got like the most streams on Spotify of anyone else, and he writes a ton of hits for other people.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue against that. Ed Sheeran's one where he just takes me by surprise.
I know. He's unsuspecting to be the pop god, but he
my
truly
mom
is.
Loves Ed Sheeran.
Right.
My sister, Ed Sheeran, all the way.
Where do you put Bruno?
Pop King.
Yeah, for sure. He just played
it's
at
just
the.
that his output hasn't been great lately.
I know.
So I
know.
It's
he
a
just
recency
played
bias.
3 nights at the new music hall by Fenway, and people said it was unbelievable.
I'd love to see him.
I know. That would be so awesome. Here's Harry Styles.
Look, I think he's cool, but I think he's got some hits, baby, till he's got like 2 singles that I think are really, really great. And then
yeah. I have to say, I'm happy to put him there. I love that old album. Was that his first solo or second solo album? The one from like 3-4 years ago?
It might be his second one.
And then
I think there was one before that.
Love the new album. I think it's great.
Like all the way through, you love it?
There's at least 5 songs on it that I like.
Oh, okay. It's not that long of an album, so that's a good chunk.
This is The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I'm lower on The Weeknd than I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, he's another guy who gets like insane streams.
Crazy streams. He's huge.
And I also think I was thinking about, because I was listening to the radio when I was on a trip, and Harry Styles included, like, there is this strain of male vocal pop music that Post Malone, who I see down there, does too. And I think a lot of it all comes from like the 2016 Weekend stuff. Like I Can't Feel My Face, I think would feel super, super at home on the radio now.
That's true.
And I think he's great.
That's a good point you're making. Hold on.
Got a
let me
great
just
voice.
Adjust my camera. So where do you put him?
I think he's a pop king.
Yeah, I'll give
I
him
mean,
that.
he's
he
certainly
did the
above
Super
Shawn
Bowl.
Mendes, right? Like,
Yeah. The two pop kings we have right now have done the Super Bowl, right?
did Bruno?
I thought Bruno did. I think Bruno
Mars.
definitely
I'm
did.
sure he did.
Yeah.
He
They both did it.
The Grammys. I remember that was cool. Oh yeah, Beyonce and Bruno Mars crashed it.
Yeah. I don't think anybody else. Well, Adam Levine has, but we'll get to him.
Sure.
Post Malone.
Got some hits, baby.
I think so too. I mean, I like Post a lot.
He's everything he does I like.
Yeah. How about Adam Levine? I mean, about longevity.
I'm stuck, and I don't know why I'm stuck.
Insane
Why would I not
voice.
say he's a pop god? Why do I not want to put him there?
I get what you're saying. Because
I'm jealous of him?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but I'm jealous of all these guys.
Right. He should be a
Jealous man.
He should be.
But I don't.
Getting some Mike
do you listen
Rumpels
to
there,
any
yeah.
like current Adam Levine songs?
I did a Peloton ride today that was Maroon 5 based.
I didn't ask you if you did a Peloton ride to them. I asked you, like, when you're putting music on, are there any like post 2012 Adam Levine songs on there?
For me, yeah, but I'm a big Maroon 5 guy.
But I like Maroon 5. I like.
All right, so let's put him in a king category, but I think I think he might be ahead of Bruno. Just based sheerly off hits and longevity. I mean, he's been around longer than any of these guys, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one coming close, I guess, would be Drake.
Maybe Drake, yeah. But even, yeah, probably just the same.
Now, does Drake get considered a pop god when you look at a guy who's just sold a ton of albums?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think this is one where, like, maybe we're not the two biggest Drake fans in the world, but like, it's pretty undeniable that people love Drake.
When it comes to rappers,
bump
Drake
Adam Levine up. I'm being stupid.
Let's put him up here.
Sorry.
Okay, we've only got a couple more here. So we got Charlie Puth.
It's Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth doesn't really do it for me. He could be a meh.
Here's the thing though, is that Charlie Puth is the person we probably stand the best chance to interact with online.
Right.
Do we have to say he's a pop god?
Puth getting placed in the pop god. Where do you actually
I would put him in meh, probably. I mean, he and Nick Jonas operate in the same exact part of my brain.
Right. All right, and this is what's his name? Zayn?
Is that Zayn Malik?
I think it is.
Man,
where does he stand?
He just couldn't stick the landing as far as the solo stuff goes.
Well, then
he was
got
so
into
the front
like
runner.
some assault stuff too.
Oh, did he?
There was some story about that. Yeah. I don't want to spread false information.
No, it's a bummer if true. But
yeah, let's put him. You don't deserve to be here.
It's hard to be like Liam and not even get on the list.
I know. I was thinking that too. Who are the two?
The
two other guys in One Direction? Like they
I
truly
don't even know
to be here.
Is there a Charlie?
I have no idea.
Kellan
Anyways, that was an impressive showing there. What was it that you were hoping to talk about?
Oh, I saw
Lake Street Drive.
No, I did see Lake Street
Drive,
and they were great. But this was a band called White Ford Bronco, and they're like a 90s cover band. And they played outside, and it was so fun. And they essentially just played Kellan and Kevin like TikTok music.
The videos you sent me were incredible.
Oh, were they?
No scrubs a guy that can't get no love from me.
And then like, tell me why he ain't nothing but like that was their encore closer, and people were going crazy. So my thought was, we get 3 other people. We get Tom, Ben, Evan, Toria and Emma on vocals and stuff, and then we've got like essentially a wedding band.
It's pretty much a wedding band.
But we could tour with it, and we
head around town jamming out to these songs.
And then for 5 seconds we go like, "Hey, this one's called You Got Me." You probably like don't know it, but one person in the crowd is like, yeah.
Our moms are there cheering.
Yeah. I think that'd be a really viable, fun thing to do.
I think it'd be so fun to do. Ah, man. I mean, anytime I see a show like that, I have the same exact thought where it's like, wow, that looks like an absolute blast.
Well, why wouldn't we just do like covers and make it as fun as possible? Because even
Yeah.
if you're, I think a band that plays only like a specific type of cover really well is so fun to see. If you're someone who
100%.
doesn't know the band at all, you're like, wait, I love these guys.
Right. And you love that music anyway,
Right.
theoretically, because it's popular music. So as long as you do it somewhat decently, people eat it up. I sent you.
Oh, I just lost you there. It might be me though. One second. Try now.
Hey, buddy, since you're going no hair, why don't we give him a little no air?
Oh, sure.
So how do you expect me to live alone with just me? And my world revolves around you. It's so hard for me to breathe.
I can't hear you. Are you muted?
You got me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Was that the
apologies.
technical difficulty TikTok?
Yeah, you know what? My mic's been getting real like loose, and this keeps happening. I have no idea why.
When you see no air, you know that something is wrong.
Yeah, I need to split that up so it's not always the beginning of a 10-minute video. It's like 21-minute videos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's always the same one.
But yeah, would you like to do that? Wouldn't that be fun?
I mean, I would love to do that and start with like one show and see how it goes.
Yeah, I feel like we
and
just do it in Boston and then.
like that place asked us to come perform there, so there's definitely opportunity to go places. And Ben
Yeah.
and Tom are here. We could do it, the four of us, and set up a show and like legit try it.
Yeah, I just think it'd be fun for those guys because they could like switch off on drums and stuff.
Oh, it'd be
and,
incredible.
like,
I mean, I
play
think that
bass
that
and-
realistically is possible. We can talk about that offline, but
Here's my fear: is that we can't memorize any lyrics past 15 seconds.
yeah, but you can have
Your
have,
phone
like-
out.
Yeah, and well, it's a little sad, but people do that.
No, we wouldn't do that. It'd be fun.
No, we would be able to pull it off. We'd need to practice a little, but we'd be able to. Pull
Yeah,
it off.
and you know the songs too, so it's
Right.
like,
And everybody's singing
Not
along,
starting from
hopefully,
zero.
depending where you are.
yeah.
I did want to touch on one more thing in this episode here. No, maybe not.
What is it?
Well, I wanted to talk about a little bit about like our journey and stuff and some of the tips we've learned about social media, but that might be too big of a topic for right now.
I mean, do you have any crystallized talking points on that?
Not really. I didn't flesh it out enough, and the tier thing took more
tier
time than
thing
I
took-
expected, which is
The
pretty.
fast food tier took 45 minutes.
We could answer a couple fan questions and then call it a night.
Sweet. Yo, wow, it's already been.
Yeah, 50 minutes. Insane. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Feel free to toss some questions in the chat, and we'll definitely go ahead and shoot you some answers for what we know. Daryl Kahn has been chiming in here, and he said, Jersey Mike's is actually really good. They slice the meat as you order. It should be one higher. Cheesecake Factory actually condensed their menu. I would move that up a couple.
Oh, Daryl, we got to check Cheesecake Factory out.
Yeah.
And I probably have to go to Jersey Mike's again before I make a judgment there. That's what's hard about these is like
It's tough when you don't know it, and they give you a
Yeah.
big, bulky list. He also said that Arby's has really good beef brisket, and the rest of their stuff is a lot different than regular fast food. It should be one higher. Arby's is one I didn't have enough experience on, so it was a tough choice.
They're definitely doing a different thing than other places. They have the meat.
They do have the meat. They need to know what
I like
they're
their
doing
ads. We
Yeah,
should have
they-
probably rated those places by do we like their ads? Is
That's
the
a whole
more,
different.
like
There needs to be a jingle tier system. We can do
a
our
TV theme song tier list.
I'm sure there is.
Can
There
you
has
see
to
if there's one? I'll stay on extra to do it if you have
Let's see.
time.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
TV
Yeah.
theme song.
If you'd like us in the year 2023 to tour on a 90s cover set, what songs would you want us to sing?
Ooh.
I mean, I think that was for the chat. You could also feel free to chime in, but
No, I was reacting to what I've got coming your way.
oh baby.
Okay, get ready.
This is
for
the only thing we're qualified to talk about. TV theme
All right,
song
here we go.
rankings. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we gotta What are we basing this on? Just how much we like the show, or it's got to be exclusive?
No,
the
that's
theme,
just the
right?
song.
Okay.
The song as it relates to the show. Like if the
Of course, naturally. Starting with Game of Thrones, I mean, this is an iconic show.
I think it's certainly an A.
It's
'Cause
certainly
you've
an
invented
A.
a really good instrumental song.
And I hate to even consider putting the first one in S, but like I'm thinking about it only because that is a game-changing theme. It's
Even
one
if
of
you
the
don't
few
watch-
I sing along to.
That's exactly, and it's instrumental. Like
Yep.
speaking of,
How I Met Your Mother.
I think it's probably a B, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we sing along to that too when we watch that show. So
That's true.
Family Guy, pretty classic
I
theme.
do like the Family Guy theme.
That's a pretty classic theme. Is
Laugh
that B
and
tier?
cry.
It's not A tier. Or it's not. The
I think
same
it's
as
right
Game
with
of
How I
Thrones.
Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Okay.
We have
American
much more
Dad.
respect for the tears in this one. We're like, no.
Yeah. American Dad.
American Dad is C.
I fear that I'm not going to know
Morning,
a lot of these.
USA.
Oh yeah.
I got a feeling.
What is this one? Bob's Burgers.
Bump a dump 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 da da dump a dump 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 da da. It's just like a ukulele riff, kind of, and all this stuff in the background falls over.
That's amazing.
I think
You know-
it's a C. It's cute.
Okay, we'll give it a C.
I could probably
This
get
is
mine.
Wow, why am I blanking on this name? It's an iconic
Rick and Morty.
show. Rick and Morty. I don't know the theme though.
It's a D. It's just kind of like a
Oh,
theremin playing. It's like a funny sequence, but it's not a great.
I'm realizing I know so few of these, which is going to make
I
this
know.
less exciting.
Well, these aren't
but
necessarily things with iconic songs.
I don't know what Final Space is.
I don't either. Put
Alright,
it to
that's
the
going
end.
to-
Sorry.
It's going to the back. South Park.
I mean, it's good.
It'll be a C.
Come on
tier.
down to South Park, me some.
Na, 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 na.
What's the Dexter theme?
I don't even know.
His name is Dexter. He kills the
Hey.
killers. What if it
You
was?
know it's Dexter, yeah. We'll put that. We don't know it down here. Curb.
I think that's an A.
That's a classic theme.
Another instrumental that you like enjoy hearing.
Happy to put that as an A. Breaking Bad. How did that one go? Wasn't that just like a?
I can
feel
think
like it
of
was
the
like-
visual of it.
Me too, but I can't remember what it was.
Walter White. Walter White.
He's the man. He's Walter White. Why don't you give me a little spot checking here and let me know? Do you think there's any S or A tiers in this list?
Friends?
Friends. Could it be so crazy as to consider an S tier?
Oh man, I will consider it.
I mean, iconic.
You're in rarefied air in S tier. I mean, what's
Does
going
it-
in S tier like in your life? Like, would you say Full House is S tier?
Probably. But I think if I'm putting Full House there and I'm thinking of theme songs, I'm putting Game of Thrones there too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Friends has to be S tier.
Okay.
It's legendary. Does anything
Yeah.
else on this list sit S tier for you? The Office? How does that
like? Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
yeah. I mean,
Da,
that's
da,
classic.
da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. I mean, is that
I mean,
A tier? I think
it's
gotta
A.
be. I think it's got to be A
We
tier.
really only like instrumentals.
What about
what's the
Stranger
West-
Things? I'm seeing that hiding in here.
Oh, that's a cool theme.
I love what they do with the 80s stuff, but maybe it's B.
Yeah.
What
The
were you
Sopranos
asking?
is A.
Sopranos is A.
Woke up.
I'm
this
still
morning.
still haven't started my watch 3
We
yet.
just finished it.
Did you? Nice. So
Yeah.
you've done it twice in the last like 4 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, twice since COVID.
Oh my god. Thoroughly impressed. Anything down here that's tickling you? Because I'm looking Seinfeld. I mean, that's classic.
Does Seinfeld have a theme?
I feel like it's a lot of like
It just
interludes.
it's the one like down down
Yeah.
and then the thing comes in, right?
Yeah. So
Na, 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 na.
I mean, iconic, sure, but is it worthy of an S or A? Certainly not.
I mean, it's pretty bonkers to have all of like the Marvel shows on here.
I know.
Like,
I don't know so many of these. It's really tragic. I need to like pre-pro these too to make sure there's things we actually.
I mean,
know.
I could just make these.
Yeah, that's what we should do. That's a good idea for a future episode. Is to
Yeah.
is to make it and then go from there.
I mean, we could just do like a Disney songs power hour on stream.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, who cares? Who cares about the royalty, the earnings
That's all
on
the
it?
prestige.
Yeah, that actually would be kind of fun. Anything else you wanted to touch on here as we? Oh, Cora asked if Westworld is in there. It was in there, but I can't remember how that theme went. Though I do love the guy who does the music for that show, Ramin Djawadi or something. That guy's iconic.
Are you current on that show?
No, I fell off after probably the end of season 2.
Feels like a lot of people did.
Yeah, I've been loving the Lord of the Rings show,
dude. Yeah.
Oh,
have you?
Yeah, I've been loving it.
Are you
I've been
current?
watching. I'm current. I've been watching a lot of the. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Nerd of the Rings?
No, it's been showing up on my sidebar though, because
You should watch their breakdowns of the episodes. They're really great because I don't know a lot of the lore of some of these
Yeah.
like characters and stuff. Like I know the big characters, but not others.
Right.
And so they're theorizing on who certain characters could be, and I'm learning more about it, and that's super helpful.
I have the Silmarillion by my bed.
Have you been reading?
I've been like leafing through it. It's pretty boring.
Yeah, that's what I've heard about it, and I've also heard that even for people who love the books and everything, this is loosely based, so like nobody knows quite where it's going.
Which is the way to do it.
Yeah.
There's certain combinations of like characters that you put back to back that get a little exhausting for me, and like no Harfoots in the last episode. I was like, no, like for me, that's so the glue of it.
The Harfoots.
Yeah, they're like the only people that are funny or like silly.
So I had seen something
appreciate.
that was like somebody was complaining about there being hobbits. Were there not hobbits in the Second Age?
I guess they're not,
or they're
talked
not ever
about,
written
but that's
about?
why they're hiding and they're
Interesting. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. I think they're doing a great job. I've been thinking about it every night when I go to bed about starting the Fellowship again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I read all 3 back in probably like 2014 for maybe the second time ever, and it was like such a fantastic experience. I would totally.
The Fellowship of the Ring is so good. I read them in high school, and I kind of remember by Return of the King, it being a little bit like it had gotten away from me a little bit, just as far as.
There's also a lot after the movies end. Like
it's
in
weird
the
when
books.
they go back to Hobbiton and like fight the orcs. You're like, what?
Saruman is like running Hobbiton.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a whole different.
That is funny.
Different show.
But yeah, I've started. I'm enjoying having a fantasy fall, and so Lord of the Rings is like my coffee show, and then House of the Dragon's like a nighttime show.
Yep. I still haven't watched the last episode, so no spoilers.
Okay, great.
There's a chance I do
good.
tonight, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Yeah, I'm absolutely psyched. Well, damn, man. This was a good showing.
It was great.
So let's talk offline about when our next episode will be, because next Monday night's going to be tough.
Okay.
But we'll make it happen, and we'll figure out the following weekend, and it's going to be a good time.
This is all I do. I just sit in this
At this
room
desk,
and wait.
waiting.
Yeah, till Monday.
Waiting for it to pop up that we're
I'm
live.
powered down.
I kind of want to clip off some of this stuff as like individual things, like and retitle it on YouTube, like the tier system and stuff. But that's all.
Yeah, do the Pop Kings tier as its own video. At least people. Will
I
be
think
like,
that stuff would be great, and could be TikToks too. So we'll see where that goes.
Sure.
Cool. All right, guys.
All
Thanks
right,
for
love it.
watching.
Bye.
Bye.